to celebrate the relationship of Jacob and Angelica, and to bear witness and support the commitment they share with each other. Together we make up the most important people in their lives, and they brought us here to publicly recognize that we all have played some part in their love story. Jacob and Angelica wanted me to thank all of you for being here and would like to recognize those that couldn't be with us today, as they are certainly missed but not forgotten, especially Copper the Arsehole and his sidekick Zoe. Speaking of important people, there were none more influential in their lives of Jacob and Angelica than their parents. With that being said, who gives this lovely bride away in marriage to this man? Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way to tell one another that no matter how much you snore or how much you spent while away on that shopping spree, we're still in this together. It's more permanent than that weird tattoo that Jacob has on his forearm, which I believe is his high school locker combination, no matter what he tells me. And has more staying power than the accent Angelica's parents have. Marriage is telling the person that you love that you are not going anywhere, and that's a powerful commitment to make to one another. A good marriage must be built in the foundation of this commitment. In marriage, little things are the big things. It's never too old to hold hands. It's remembering to say I love you at least once a day. It's never going to sleep angry.
Only sometimes.
All right. It's standing together and facing the world as one. It's being able to forgive and forget. It's giving each other the atmosphere to grow. It's a common search for the good and the beautiful. It's not only marrying the right partner, but being the right partner. The road that brought Jacob and Angelica is unique, but not new. That road hasn't been easy, and it was filled with challenges. Sometimes, ones that they weren't prepared for. But together they have taken each one on and turned those challenges into experiences that have strengthened, not weakened, their love. Jacob and Angelica have each prepared their own vows, and I would encourage you, if you are here with your significant other, to take their hand or look lovingly across the room at them and listen to these vows and remember when you made that same commitment to each other.
Angel. So many songs have been written about loving an angel, but how do I begin to describe the love that I have for you? It's almost heaven here in Lost Nation. The place that we call home.
Don't start her, we all will.
Your eyes are sweating, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not the wide open spaces or the sound of a rooster crow in the morning hours. It's the feeling I get when I walk in the door each day and see your shining face. You have given me a true heaven here on earth, my earth angel, and she is mine, my darling dear. I'll love you till the end of time. Although things aren't always perfect, I think we are, as a wise man once said, perfect except. And as such, I promise to love you and hold you forever and for always. For perfect or except, I love you more than anything and everything that will ever exist, and cannot wait to spend my life with you until life no longer allows, and until death do we part. Forever and always, please be my angel.
Very nice.
During great times and the worst times, happiness and sadness, and everything in between, I vow to love you through it all. Each day since I have met you, I found a new reason to love you, and I vow to let my love for you grow exponentially for the rest of our lives. Even on the days when we want to have a contest to see who can be the most stubborn, I vow to prove to you that my love for you will always be more stubborn than both of us combined. And that's a lot. Zoe, Copper, and the rest of our animal family love you unconditionally too, and I vow to ask before I bring home more animals anyway. Not every day is going to be easy, as life will present many challenges and enticing projects, and I vow to love you no matter how many curse words are said out of frustration during those times. Ultimately, I believe as long as we're together, we can do anything that we dream of, and I vow to always be the supporting partner that you need. Telling you that I love you just doesn't always seem to be enough to express how I truly feel. So I vow to also show you that I love you in any way that I can each day. Sacrifices, compromises, effort, and commitment are a big part of marriage, and I vow to completely devote myself to ours for the remainder of our lives. Hoping for a life of happiness and fulfillment is something I haven't had to do since we've met, because as long as I'm with you, I have that as a reality. As our marriage continues to blossom and we go through the adventure of life together, I vow to remain by your side as your wife with an infinite love for you always.
Jacob and Angelica have exchanged rings as a symbol of their, will now exchange rings as a symbol of their commitment today. Rings are derived from humble beginnings of imperfect metal to create something striking where there was once nothing at all. It's placed on the ring finger because that is the only finger with a vein that runs directly to the heart and is a visible sign that Jacob and Angelica have committed themselves to each other. Jacob, please take Angelica's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today and tomorrow and all the days to come.
Today, tomorrow, and all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign on what we have promised on this day.
Wear it as a sign as what we have promised on this day.
And know that my love is present,
And know that my love is present,
even when I am not.
even when I am not.
Okay, put it on her. Angelica, please take Jacob's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today, tomorrow, and all the days to come.
For today, tomorrow, and all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Wear it as a sign of what we promised on this day, and don't lose it.
And know that my love is present,
And know that my love is present,
even when I am not.
even when I am not.
Okay, put the ring on. And there we go. All right, folks, pay attention. This is where the magic happens. Jacob and Angelica, you have professed your love by exchanging vows, and you have symbolized your love by exchanging rings. That being done, I have one more question for you to answer, and then we're off to the reception to celebrate. Angelica, do you take Jacob to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
And Jacob, do you take Angelica to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by the internet, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Jacob, you may kiss your bride, but keep it classy. Okay, coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be the first person to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Jacob and Angelica Street.